Hey, and welcome to my channel, Pilates with Jen. Today we're diving into a dynamic full body workout using weights, 3 to 5 pounds. You choose your poison. This session is perfect for building strength, improving your stability, and creating that amazing Pilates flow that we all love. Whether you're an intermediate practitioner or somebody that's just looking for a challenge, this flow is for you. So the props that we're going to need today, I have quite a few props set out here. They are not all mandatory for the class. So the only props that you're definitely going to need is going to be your short box. So if you have your short box, go ahead and grab it. Like I said, we will be using 3 to 5 pound weights. I just have toning balls. You can use your toning balls or your hand weights, or you can use no weights. The other two things that I have is I have a balance cushion. You can get this on Amazon for like $18. Anytime I have a chance to work on balance and stability, I always choose to increase the work because it just makes things work a little bit better. Again, this is optional. I am going to take this pad and I'm going to stick it in the well of my reformer. The other thing we're going to need is a loop band. Again, this is optional. It's just for a small part of our flow. If you don't have a loop band, you don't need it. You will have an option with your headrest. So once you grab everything and ready to dive into this full body dynamic flow, grab your stuff and meet me on the reformer. So when you're ready, your spring setting is going to be on one blue spring. So take all your springs off, just your medium spring only. Your weights or dumbbells can be just on the platform. We don't need them right here. And when you're ready, you're going to go ahead, you're going to lie yourself down. Now, your headrest can be up or down, any way you choose here. We're going to start warming up with the abs. So we're going to find our feet hip distance apart on that bar. Now, please be mindful, this is a very light carriage. So from here, you have the option, you can keep your head down or you can leave some space between your shoulder blocks, take your hands and go ahead and lift them up behind you. Now from here, we're going to bring our right leg to tabletop. Actually, this is my left leg. So I'm bringing my left leg to tabletop. My right leg is staying on that bar. And from here, we're just going to press in and out. So we're going to just press in and out, single leg press here with that leg in tabletop. We're going to start with jumping abs. So just getting ourselves feeling the way this feels, the lightness of the carriage. And when you feel ready, I want you to go ahead, take a hop out and land yourself on the bar. So you're trying to land yourself on the ball of the foot, catching yourself, slowing yourself down, keeping those abs drawn in. That corset is pulling tight, reaching that leg long. So the other leg, your left leg, is just free in tabletop right now. We will be adding on to this, but at any point you feel like this is where you need to stay, then you stay here. We'll do 2 more like this, please. And then on the next one, we're going to start extending the leg over the foot bar, jumping away over the foot bar. Now, if you feel comfortable here, you can go ahead and bring it up a notch. And you can go ahead, bring one jump under the foot bar and one jump over the foot bar. So you choose what works here for you. We'll do 4 more here. And now you choose whether you're up above the foot bar or below the foot bar and just jump here. So keeping everything long. Breathe it out. For 4, 3, 2. On this next one, both feet are going to jump. So bring both feet up and let's double leg jump here. Use that breath. Those abs are definitely starting to warm up. I can feel them. We got 4 more here, and then we're going to switch to my left foot jumping. My right leg's going to go in tabletop. Last one here. Come in. Let's bring that leg to table and jump away. So anytime you need to put your head down, feel free to put your head down. I do find jumping abs to be easier when my head is up. We got 4. for 3, 2, last one. Start shooting that leg like a bow and arrow or a bicycle over that foot bar. Now you can bring it down underneath the foot bar and over the foot bar. Do what works for you. Last one, and then you choose where you want to keep your foot, and we jump it out on that side. For 4, and 3, 2, last one, both feet jumping. Now we're going to go into ankle jumps so those legs stay straight. Bend the ankles and jump. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your foot bar and go ahead and bring yourself down. Ooh, I would definitely say I am warm. My abs are definitely warmed up. Drop your knees from side to side. And when you're ready, we're going to be coming up, grabbing our weights and changing our springs. So let's come up. Change your springs to 3 red springs. Take that medium spring off. Make sure your headrest is down. From here, you can go ahead, grab your dumbbells. You're going to find yourself laying on your carriage mat. Headrest is down. Heels of your feet are on that bar. A little bit of space away from the shoulder blocks if you can. Heels are in hip distance apart. Elbows are bent by our sides. Dumbbells are in our hands. From here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to lift ourselves out. We're going to lift ourselves up into a hinge bridge. So lift those hips up. Now, as your hips are up, I want you to reach the arms up. Bring the arms down. Bring the hips down. Push yourself out, straighten the arms. Bring it in and close the arms. So a little bit of thinking and working at the same time here. So when you're ready, we're going to do 8 rounds of this. So 8 sets in each. So when you're ready, you're going to lift the arms up, lift the hips. Drop the arms, drop the hips, extend, drop, lift the arms, bend the knees, bring it in. So think about squeezing those glutes, really working those arms, keeping those abs drawn in, and think about doing the movements in sync. Last 2. On this last one, you're going to hold the hips up, you're going to hold the arms up. Now just pulse the hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Slowly articulate it down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your arms down by your sides. Go ahead, slide down to the balls of the feet. You're coming into that half high toe position. Your arms are bent. From here, we're going into a tricep press. So actually, let's bring our arms by our sides. And when we lift our hips, we're going to bend our elbows. So no articulation, just lift the hips, bend the elbows. Straighten the arms, bring the hips down. Same thing here. We're going to extend out, bend the elbows, bring it in, straighten the arms. So we got 8 sets of this. When you're ready, here we go. Take a nice big deep inhale. We'll start with the bridge. Bridge it up, straighten the arms, bring the bottom. Extend it out. Are those heels still lifted? I keep missing some of my triceps. I'm trying. I'm doing lots here, counting sets. Last two. On this last one, when those hips come up, we're going to hold them there. Now from here, you're going to open and close the legs. Just open and close the legs. For 6, 7, last one here, 8, hold those knees together, slowly articulate it down, one vertebrae at a time, bringing those arms right back down by your sides. Excellent. We're going to one more set here. We're going to go into external rotation. I want you to open the hips and open the feet to externally rotate. Arms are coming out to a T. So we're going to go for that bridge first here. So when you're ready, we're going to lift the hips up, close the arms. Bring the hips down, open the arms. Extend out, close the arms, come in, open the arms. So we have 8 reps here. When you're ready, start with that bridge. Lift, down, push, and bring it in. A lot of mind, body control here. Got to use a lot of stability to make sure you control that carriage. Everything in my body is shaking. Like I said, this is going to be a stability challenge class. We got 2 more complete sets after this, and then we're going to hold it up. One more bridge here. On that bridge, when you come up, you're going to hold it up. Arms can come up to the clouds. Hold that bridge here. Now, all I want you to do is I want you to rotate those knees into it, knock them together, externally rotate them out. So just like before, bring those knees together, rotate them out. Make sure you're doing that from the ankles. So you're twisting the toes together, stirring those hip bones in that hip socket for internal, external rotation of the hips. For 3, 2, last one here. Go ahead, bring it on down. You can bring those arms by your sides. Go ahead, drop your knees from side to side. Take a little bit of a stretch here. We are going to be coming up, making a spring change and making a few changes. So slowly come up on your carriage. You can put your hand weights onto your platform. From here, we're going to be taking off the two red springs, just leaving one heavy spring on. This is where if you have that loop band, it's going to come in handy. You're going to go ahead, take that loop band, stretch it over both of your shoulder blocks. And then from here, if you don't have that loop band, you're just going to go ahead, lift your headrest up. That will give you some traction to pull back. You're going to grab your weights, and you're going to go ahead, you're going to step into your well. Now remember, I have this balance cushion that I'm standing on. So again, it increases the work. You can choose to use it, yoga block, whatever you want. I'm going to be starting with my right leg coming onto the carriage. My left leg is going to be standing on that balance cushion. So now you can see why I like the loop bands between my shoulder blocks. It just really gives a little bit more support when you're doing this. All right, arms are by our sides, dumbbells are in our hands. The only thing that's moving right now is going to be our leg. So when you're ready, take a big deep inhale. On that exhale, I want you to pull that heel towards your knee and bring it back. So just doing some hamstring pulls here. So increasing that challenge, standing on that balance cushion, you have a lot of stability muscles firing up, which is going to activate our glutes just a little bit deeper. We have 3 more here. On this next one, when you pull that leg in, you're going to reach those hands, circle them up, tap the weights, bring them down. So we're reaching those arms up and bringing it down. My standing leg is really starting to talk because that balance cushion just keeps adding that firing muscles in. We have 2 more over the arms. Next time you bring that foot in and those arms are up to the clouds, hold it and just move the arms. Try to keep that carriage still, working that hamstring under pressure. For 4, 3, for 2. On this last one, I want you to hold the arms shoulder height. Now pulse both up and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that carriage out and go ahead. We are carefully going to turn. I am going to face you. So from here, we're going to have our shoulders back and down. Arms are coming up to our shoulders here. From here, making sure I'm stable on my standing foot. We're not doing the arms yet. We're just pulling in towards our inner thigh and resisting it out. So working inner and outer thigh just a little bit. Really challenging that core, especially with that standing leg. If you're on an unstable surface, we have 2 more here, and then we're going to punch the arms up over our head. Next time you bring that carriage in, reach up, bring it down. Last 2, and then we're just doing the arms. Next time the arms are up, leg is in, hold the leg in, just the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we have pulses. Pulse it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring that carriage out, in, and you can go ahead, step off of that mat. Go ahead, put your hand weights on your carriage. Make sure if you're using that cushion, make sure it's lined up. From here, both hands are coming to the wood rail. Leg you just worked, so that should be closest to your shoulder blocks. I'm stepping on that balance cushion. From here, that leg you just worked is coming out. Now, I don't care about how high it is, okay? I'm not looking. I want you to keep your hips straight. So facing down, this hip is facing down towards the floor. From here, opposite hand, reach it out. Now bring it out to the side and bring it back. For 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, ooh, my leg. Last one, bring it in, bring it behind you. Woo, that had the shakes. So right now I'm keeping my hips squared to the floor. It's still up behind me. I'm gonna reach one hand out, tap it down, reach the other hand out, transfer the weight. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold both hands to the wood. From here, bend your knee in. Go into a soft bend of your standing leg. Now, we're gonna fire hydrant it out, extend the leg, pull it in, and bring it down. Up, out, in, and down. 4. We got 4 left. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold that leg out, pulse it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, mama, bring it on in and shake it on out. Oh, that leg is twitching so bad. All right, so balance cushion, move it back a little bit. Wiggle that body out, we're done with that leg. All right, anytime you need water, go ahead and grab it. We are gonna be standing on this balance, whatever you have down on your floor. From here, I want you to send the bottom back. All right, we're going with single arm pulls. So both arms are here, scoot it down. You're pulling with your left, bringing it back, pulling with your, my left now, and then your right. Just alternate from side to side. Really getting low. For 4, 3, 2. On this one, hold just your right. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Switch the hand. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend it out. And go ahead, put your hands onto the shoulder blocks. And go ahead, give yourself a down dog from here. All right, we have all that work to do onto the other side, so I'm gonna go ahead, grab my weights. Now this time my left foot is coming onto that carriage, so I need to bring that cushion up just a little bit. And my left foot is now coming up onto that carriage. All right, so here we go. Just the pulls first. We have 8 on this side. We'll add the arm circles. Keep those shoulders back and down, trying to stabilize through that standing leg. 3 more here before we add the circles. For 2. On this last one, next time you pull that leg in, the arms come up, they tap, and come down. Last 4. For 2. Last one here. Now just hold the carriage in, just the arms for 8. Woo. For 4. 3. 2. Last one, we pulse. Bring the arms out, pulse both, up, in and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that carriage, and let's go ahead, turn to the side. So make sure your toes are still facing towards the foot bar, all right? Arms are coming at the shoulders. We're not moving the arms first. So abs drawn in from here. Pull the hamstring towards the heel, towards the thigh. For 4, 3, 2, 2, flip the palms, punching up over the head. 4, 3, this side, 2, last one here, we're holding the carriage, just the arms, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on this one, leave them half up, pulse them both, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is enough of that. Put those weights down and take that foot on out. Whew. Shake it on out. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring our hands to the rail. Your leg closest to your shoulder blocks is coming out long behind you. Your opposite hand is coming out in front of you. Now you're opening a little bit to the side and bringing it back. So really increasing the challenge here with that stability cushion on the floor. Again, I really don't care how high the leg goes. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it back to center. Now switch your hands. Woo! Almost lost myself there. Switch the hands. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold both hands to the wood rail, bend that knee in. Coming into those fire hydrants, small bend in that standing leg. It's shaking so bad. Step, kick it out, kick it to the side. Bring it in, close. Out, in, close. Four more. For 3. 2. On this last one, you're going to hold it out. Pulse up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. And go ahead and shake that on out. Go ahead. Reach over those shoulder blocks. Bend yourself in half. Good job, guys. That was awesome. Not easy work. We can go ahead. We are done with those props. We are done with the balance cushion and the loop band, so you can go ahead, just get that out of your way. Then from here, if you took your handles off your pegs, go ahead, hang them back up. We are going to be staying on that one red spring here. We're going to be grabbing our short box, putting it on the carriage. All right, putting that short box on the carriage. Once you have that short box on, we're staying on that one red spring here. From here, I need you to go down and reach for your foot strap. I'm going to start with my right foot in the foot strap. My left foot is coming up to the foot bar. We only need one hand weight here. So from here, you're going to hold your hands in your hand weight. You're holding it with both arms. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to articulate ourselves back, elbows wide. I want you to rotate from side to side. So we're just twisting the abs around that waistline, rotating the waist around the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on up. Now, from here, take the ball, roll yourself down. Keep those abs drawn in. Now, soft bend in this leg. We're bringing the arms up over the head and bringing it down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down towards your chest and roll yourself up. All right, we are going to come to side overs. I'm just going to move this weight out of the way. Now, I'm going to come to you first since we're already on this side. Foot is in that strap. Now, from here, that ball is in our hands. All right, we're coming into a side over and bringing it up. The movement is not big. We're going for 8, 7, 6. You're pinching this rib to this waistline. 5, 4, 3, for 2, last one. Go ahead, bring it down. Now we're twisting. So twist towards the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 2, last one. Bring it on up for a moment. All right, roll those shoulders. We got one more set here. We're comboing them. We're only going to do 6 of them. So bring that foot on up. We're going to start with that side over. So 1, twist to the floor, come up. That's one set. Side over. 2, twist to the floor, come up. 3, 4. I think we can go for 8, don't you? 5. Let's try 8. If you need to stop at 6, stop at 6. 6. 7. Oh, one more. 8. And bring it on in. Take that foot out. Take that hand weight and go ahead, face your foot bar. From here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to change your weight to one blue spring and take that red off. From here, you're slowly going to go ahead and straddle your box and face the same side that you just worked. From here, we're going to go ahead, grab our handle. Now, first set, we're going to sit down, all right? So we're going to do rotation. So from here, we're going to rotate towards the foot bar and bring it back. So rotate and back. Last 2. Now, on this next one, bring your arms back in. All right, next set. We're going to be standing up on the reformer. So if you can straddle the box and stand, this is where. If you're not comfortable standing on the reformer, do the same thing sitting down that we just did. From here, we're going to punch the arm across and bring it back. So rotate and punch and bring it back. For 4, 3, for 2, last one, bring it into center. From here, grab the strap. Now, hand comes down to the box. Okay, if you're sitting down, your spine stays straight and you do draw the sword the normal way sitting on the box. If you're standing, you stay hinged over, soft bend in the knee, extend the arm out, and resist it in. For 4, 3, you got this. For 2, last one, bring it all the way in, sit down on that box, and you can go ahead and hang that strap up. Go ahead and turn around on your box, face your foot bar. We're going to go into some planks before we switch over to the other side. So go ahead, let's stand up on that carriage. Your heels are up against the box. From here, Your arms are over your shoulders. We're coming into that plank to pike or pike to plank. So send it out. We are on a blue spring. So if blue is not enough support for you, by all means, switch to that red. So just pike to plank here, controlling the carriage. Now, if you want more, next time you go out to that plank, add a push-up. Pike it up. We have 6 like this. Push-up. If push-ups are not for you, you can do a scapula push-up, which looks like that. Last 2. And last 1. Bring it on in and sit yourself down. Excellent. Let's go ahead. Let's switch to the other side. So we have to put that red spring back on. Take that blue spring off. Find your hand weight. We only need 1 hand weight, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Now this time, my left foot, is coming into the strap, and my right foot is coming onto that bar. Hand weight is in your hand. You're going to come sit on that carriage. You're going to go ahead, articulate yourself back, elbows wide, rotating around the torso, waist around the spine. Dip elbow back, working into those obliques for 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring it to center, and sit yourself on up. Relax those shoulders, hands come out. We're coming into that C curve. So come into that C curve, hold it here, up over the head for 8. If over the head is too hard, punch out in front of you. This way, it's easier instead of coming up over the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring it on in and roll it on up. All right, coming over with those side overs. Coming into that long line, leg is in a figure 4 in front of you, toe is vertically to the wall in front of you, horizontal to the wall behind you. All right, so from here, hold that ball, wait. We're going to lean ourselves over. We're coming in for side overs. So it doesn't have to be big. Very small and mighty is all it needs to be. For 3, 2, 1, hold it up, go right into that twist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring it up, come on up for a second. Quick break, roll those shoulders. All right, go for 6 or 8, whatever you did on the other side. So side over, up, down to twist. I'm at 4, for 5, 6, I did 8 on the other side, so I'm going for 8, 7, last 1, 8. Oh, bring it on up, and go ahead and stretch that out for a second. Go ahead, you can put that hand weight on the floor. We are done with it. All right, just take a moment here and stretch it out, and come on up. All right, let's change that weight to a blue. Take that 1 heavy spring off. you're going to go ahead, grab your strap next to you, closest to you. From here, your hands are going to interlace. Go ahead, rotate yourself towards the foot bar and resist yourself back in. For 3, for 2, last one here, bring it back to center. From here, if standing up is an option for you, this is where we're going to come, stand up. We're going to go ahead, punch across our body and bring it back. So your hips are trying to stay square. You're rotating around your waistline. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it in. Strap comes into the other hand. Hand comes on your box or on your knee. We're going to draw that sword. If you're sitting on the box, your back is straight. If you're standing, you are hinged over the box. Last 2, keep those abs drawn in. Last one here. Bring it on in. Sit yourself down on that box and hang that strap on up. All right, we're almost done here. Go ahead, reach those arms behind you. We have one more set of planks. All right. So from here, we're going to come stand up on the carriage, staying on that blue spring. If you need more support, go onto that red spring. I'm going to start with my left foot on top of the box, all right? Hands are on the foot bar. From here, we're going in to that plank. Now, your foot comes up to a hover. If you choose, you give me a push-up. You come up and you bring the carriage in. So this is what it looks like. If you stay down on the box, that's fine. Bring it in. You can make it harder by bringing the foot to a hover. Come down to that push-up and bring it in. We're going for 4 more on this side. For 3. 2, last one, bring it up, bring it on in, and step that foot on down. All right, we got 5 more on this side, and then we are done. That foot comes onto the box. Shoulders are underneath our wrists. Remember, keep that foot down. Hover out, come in to that push-up, come up, and bring it in. Remember, if the push-up's not for you, just omit it. I'm trying to get better with my push-ups. We got 2 more. And again, you can be on that red spring. Last one, come up, put that foot on down, and go ahead. Bring your carriage all the way in. If your foot bar locks, pull it back and give yourself a down dog. We are just about finished. We're going to go ahead and end with a lunge stretch. So from here, I'm going to bring my left foot onto the my right foot onto the platform. My left foot is coming out. I'm going to come into that lunge stretch, pressing that knee into the foot bar. And from here, just go ahead, give into it. Just hold it here. Just try to relax into it. Bringing that heart rate down, deep breaths. For 3, 2, 1, come on up. Straighten both legs and go back down. See if you can get down a little bit deeper. Let's do 2 more like that. Come on up. Straighten both legs. 1 more here on this last one. I want you to hold yourself down. Press that knee. If it's available, take that hand. Reach up to the clouds. Open up that chest. Bring it back down. Go ahead, bring that carriage on in. And let's switch the feet. All right, so from here, left foot's coming onto the carriage. Left foot's coming onto the platform. I don't know my left from my right today. Come into that lunge stretch. Just release into it. Breathe it out. Three, 2, 1, come up, straighten both legs. Go down a little bit deeper into it. 3 more, taking your time. Heart rate should be back to normal by now, or at least very close to. We'll have 1 more here. On this last one, I want you to hold that stretch out. From here, if you can extend that hand up to the clouds, open up that chest. Bring it back to center. Slowly come on in. You can extend both feet back onto the carriage. Go ahead, pull up against that foot bar 1 more time if your foot bar locks. And you can go ahead and have a seat. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Like always, please comment, give me suggestions, anything you'd like to share. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and have a great day. Bye.